Hello, we have a game. Let's play d4. My last opponent didn't make a move. Let's hope this one does. 1400 bullets. Okay, let's not despair. I'm gonna play the London. I haven't played the London in a long time. And I promise not to play it anymore in tournament games, but I can do it here for fun. Oh, I love the London. I love and hate the London. 1400 bullets. Tactics rating, where the tactics, I don't know. Blitz 1800. Yeah, okay, I'm not happy with my opponent's bullet rating, but what can we do? Aravdol. Sounds like something from the Lord of the Rings. Okay, I'm gonna allow bishop f5. I'm gonna play the most passive sort of bad line for white because I still like it, and black has to know how to punish it. The right way is bishop f5, knight f3, queen b6, queen b3, c4, or queen b3, queen b6, queen b3, c4, queen c2, bishop f5, queen c1. We will see. This is a passive line. I don't play this, or I haven't played this in tournament games when I used to play the London, but I kind of like it. It's equal, maybe minus 0.2 for black, but who cares? Bishop f5 first. Okay, now I can go knight f3, and on queen b6 I can go knight h4. And I also have time for queen b6, queen b3, c4, takes, a3, b5, rook c1. That's another way to play this. It's not all over. Okay, now this gives me an extra tempo, so I don't think queen b6 works any longer. Wait, can I actually go bishop b5 now? e6 may be a mistake, so bishop b5, bishop d6, knight e5, rook c8, queen a4. Oh, I like that. I'm not gonna play passively at all. Seems great. Bishop b5, queen b6, queen a4, a6 doesn't work. Yeah. Okay, we're turning the tables. My opponent should have played queen b6 when they had the chance. I think knight d7 is correct here. I'm not sure. Move and... Okay, queen a4. Oh no, I don't want to hurt you, but move. Queen a4, a6. Bishop takes. B takes. Knight e5. Yeah, I'm playing that. I am playing that. a6, I cannot ignore it because of queen takes b5, of course. But now there's no pressure on b2, so my opponent should have gone queen b6 instead of e6. They made a dubious move. Okay, takes. Okay, now I can go knight e5. Queen b7 is not a threat, because I take on c6. Knight e5. Knight e5, there's rook c8. Okay, I'm playing knight e5. Okay, castles. Queen b2. Knight c6. Works. I'm sorry, the dogs became active. So let's castle. Peggy. I'm sorry. There's no bishop d6 because of knight takes f7 or knight takes c6. Oh no, knight c6 doesn't work. Peggy! Sorry about this. She must have seen a cat or something. Yeah, I cannot silence her from here. Lucia is trying to. Yeah, I don't know. Bishop e7 is reasonable. I want to play h3 g4. h3 castles, g4, bishop d3. Rook c1 probably. I'm threatening g5 followed by knight d7. What are you? My god. What? Some big bird thing, bug thing came. So h3, castles, g4. Yeah, I'm going for that. I in my last game I attacked and I want to keep attacking. I want to play positions that are outside of my comfort zone. I normally never play like this. Actually, there's no bishop d3, I just win an exchange. I just saw that my knight's covering d3. Stupid. I just go g5 and knight d7. This is a problem in many Slav, Caro-Kann, London system positions. You undefend d7 with the queen on b6 and or b3. And then you're in trouble. Move! Really? Okay. I'll take. And then I'll take on a6. I think my opponent should have just recaptured the knight. So now this is a tempo on the rook. This is just an exchange up. I mean, my opponent messed this up very badly. So my opponent wants to take on c3, take on f4. So they even take on c6? My opponent wants to take on f4 and then take on f4 with the queen. What is this thing? Some large thing is flying around me. It's I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it's so loud. So queen c6, knight f4, ef4, queen f4. I don't like that. I don't want to allow that. Then again, if I move my bishop, my opponent takes on g5. Oh God, go away! It's very hard to concentrate. It's as big as a golf ball. Okay, can I trap this queen? Rook d1, the e2 square is covered, queen c3. Do I have... no, I don't have rook d3. After rook c1, the queen has b4 and b2. It went away, finally. So rook d1, queen c3. Rook c1, queen b2. I don't see a way to trap the queen. But I have to chase it away from f4. That much is certain. So I'm gonna play rook d1, allowing my opponent to take on c3. Didn't take. Okay, well now I can go queen d3. That's a whole different story. And that's another tempo. Yeah, okay, now this is fine. If f4 isn't falling and if my opponent's queen isn't coming in, this is just fine. Okay. So now my opponent has knight takes, pawn takes, and bishop d6. I really should save my bishop. So let's go bishop h2, and on bishop g5, I have bishop d6. Yes. But maybe there's c4. Oh, there is c4. Bishop h2, c4. Bishop h2, c4. Okay, I don't want to give up this bishop. It's controlling b8. If my opponent takes on g5, I'll go bishop d6. I'm expecting c4. Yep. Okay, so let's just go I don't think it matters whether I go to d2 or e2, but let's go queen e2, bishop g5, bishop d6, and plant this bishop. Maybe rook b1 first, actually. As long as this knight stays inactive, I'm happy. So, let's go rook b1. Yeah, well, okay, I have queen b2 now. Maybe I should have gone queen d2. The knight can come to e4, but I'm in time to play f3. Yeah, this isn't over. This is far from over. Yep, I have to play f3. Okay, I'm happy now. I'm happier than I was. So can I just go rook b7? My opponent wants to play e5, but it doesn't work yet. So let's go rook d7. When they play c5... Rook d7, c5, bishop d6. Takes, takes. I'm not too sure. c5 is coming. So let's go bishop d6 first. To at least prevent an easy c5. There's no rook b8, so I'm not worried about anything. I want to go rook b7 and queen b2 at some point. Okay, rook b7, c5. Okay, let's double with tempo. Let's go rook b4. I need to activate my other rook. No need to rush things if I can go rook b4, rook b1. Oh, there's queen a3, but on queen a3 I have rook b8. Oof, that's a lucky save. Queen a3, rook b8. Or even rook b7. No, queen a3, rook b8, because queen takes bishop, rook takes rook. I made this messier than it had to be. I mean, where does the queen go? That's a good question. a3 isn't possible, so probably a6 or a8. I want to say a8. Yeah, I'm very happy with my position. I think queen a8, rook ab1, and it should be close to losing. Because the knight's gonna have to go back to f6 or f8, and I'm infiltrating on the 7th rank, completely dominating the b8 square. So I don't see... The only problem is e3, but I can deal with that. Let's just make sure queen a3 doesn't work. Queen a3, rook b8, queen d6, rook c8, king h7. Yeah, doesn't work. Oh, there's queen g3. Ooh, there's queen g3. No, but it's my move. It's my move. Queen d6, rook c8, check, king h7. I can go king g2. Okay, no, it's fine, it's fine. I can also just go f4. I mean, it's not like you have that many options. Maybe queen b4, but... Sorry, queen a5. Yeah, queen a5 is probably okay. It's definitely taking too long for this decision. Yeah, now that I think about it, queen a5 is better. Although queen a5, there's rook b7. Queen a6, okay. Let's not waste time. I think on c5 I can safely go rook b7. And the knight f6 I can take on c5. c5 is the only thing that worries me. Nothing else worries me. No, c5, rook b7, queen d6. Jesus, what am I talking about? Stupid. c5 I have to take. Yeah, c5 I have to take. c5 I have to take. My bishop's hanging. Yeah. I have to take the knight. No other option there. And now let's see. Rook b8 check, king h7, h4. Well, okay, now I can... Oh, there's bishop f6. Oof. Ooh, there's bishop f6. This is far from over. I think the main thing is to prevent queen a3. So I'm gonna go a4 to prevent queen a3. I don't want to allow a queen infiltration. I know that bishop f6 is coming, and I'm counting on queen d2. I couldn't see a purpose to rook b8 check. Good move. I'm gonna play king g2. If bishop h4, f4, e5, I have queen g4. Yeah, this is not easy. It's not easy. I'm up in exchange, but I don't feel it at all. I can set a little trap with queen f2. Queen f2, threatening a rook b8 and queen h4 check. Well, I can also do that with queen e1, so let's do it with queen e1, that makes more sense. But then my opponent isn't taking. Okay, let's still play queen e1. This also prevents bishop h4. And maybe prepares queen g3. I mean, I wouldn't mind the queen trade. My opponent's down to 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Yeah, makes sense. So do I go rook b1? Am I afraid of queen g5 check? King h2? Maybe. Do I go rook c1, really? I guess I have to. I don't want to give up that pawn. Queen g5, where do I go? Queen g5, where do I go? Not queen g3, because of queen e3. So I need something else. I don't think my opponent can take on h3 ever, so on queen g5 I can just go king f1. Because if they take on h3 I go rook b8 check, king h7 and queen h1. And that's the end of the game. Oh, this makes little sense to me. What does this do? Okay, I don't get this move. What does that do? I'm confused, but okay. I'm trying to keep my king safe on e2. And I want to play e5 and have queen f3 in response to queen e4 check. My opponent wants to go bishop h4. I see that. So if I go queen g3, bishop h4, queen g4, the queen has no way to defend the bishop. So queen g3, queen f5, queen g4, queen d3. I'm not a big fan of that. But I may be able to go e5 now. Sorry, f4. Yeah. I may be able to go f4 now. And I have queen f3. This is way too complicated. This is way, way too complicated. Should have been much easier. It seemed like I was gonna win the game no problem. But then I played f3. Now this allows queen c2. So let's go queen c2. Threatening mate. Maybe I should have started with rook b8, but I'm not sure. In any case, my opponent would have had g6, yeah? Oh, I just hung an exchange. GF, GF, queen h4. No. Oh, queen h4, there is rook e6. Okay, okay. This may still work. Queen h4, there's rook takes e6. Yeah, defense against that. So now we have to defend against queen h4. How do we do that? Let's go rook f1. I mean, I don't see another way to defend against queen h4. How did he see rook e6 so quickly? That's a good move. But I have rook f3 for now. So let's go rook b7. I need to play quickly and actively. My queen is covering d1, e2 and everything, so no queen infiltrations. What does that do? I don't understand this. Okay, I'll just go rook g3. Because I'm threatening queen takes g6. Sees that? Okay. Oh, there's queen d1. Maybe there's queen d1. Let's just prevent queen d1. And then queen f5. Okay, let's push the pawn. I don't want to flag. Queen d1 isn't that scary anyway. Oh yeah, idiot. Idiot. Does this work? I was lucky. There are no checks. I see no checks. This works. I think this is it. I don't think he can defend f7. Oh yeah. That works. Rook g5, queen g5 here. Yeah, I think this works. No, it's check! No, it's check! What am I doing? Why did I do this? It's check! My god! It's check! No, I'm an idiot. It's check. Rook takes g5 is check. Rook takes g5 was check. I'm sorry for not talking, I'm just so upset. Okay, let's just offer a draw. Come on. Oh, I messed up 2 winning positions in the last 2 games. I had no time in both, but still. What, you think you can win this? Okay. Okay, let's not despair. I messed up, and that's fine. I messed up. I'm gonna mess up more in the future, so this isn't the first or the last time that I'm messing up. And this is just a draw. I don't know why my opponent's playing on. But I guess we have to play it out. Okay, good. Let's analyze. Ah, so e6 I think is my opponent's first mistake. He should have gone queen b6. That's way more active. After e6 I'm fine. I can go bishop b5. Takes. I've had similar positions, but not this exact position. g4, g5. Wait, black is winning? How? What? What? Takes the knight and black is winning? That's crazy. I thought this was just... Okay, I knew my opponent should have taken the knight, but... So, why is this winning for black? I don't get it. Okay, queen d2. Bishop e5. I never would have thought of bishop e5. What does that do? Rook b1 straight away. Okay, f3 was okay, but it made my position much harder to play. a4 blunder. Okay. f4. I should have gone f4. Wait a minute. Ah! Rook a8 for rook b8. I didn't even consider that. Okay. Wow. That's crazy. This is my worst game ever. What's going on? Not that my opponent played well. It's just that I played so poorly. I should have gone queen e2 immediately. Okay, plus 11. No! I had 18 seconds on the clock. I could have seen that rook g5, queen g5 is check. What am I doing? I'd just assumed this. Okay, rook takes, queen takes f7 check, king h7, and then this. I win the queen. So instead, I didn't even consider this check, of course. So here, here, and I pick up the bishop. Yeah. Okay, this is... I mean, I deserved not to win this game. Look at this. 8 inaccuracies, 5 mistake, 1 blunder. I had a winning position, then I messed it up. No! Okay. Stay tuned for more chess. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.